In this lecture, we are having another set of processes with different arrival time, and let us calculate its completion time and waiting time. Now consider the 5 processes whose arrival time and the burst times are given, and arrival times are different and the burst time also different. Now, if the CPU scheduling policy is the round robin with the time quantum is 2 units or 2 nanosecond, calculate the average waiting time and average turnaround time. Okay, so this is the Gantt chart what we have prepared. In the previous lecture also we have prepared the same Gantt chart. So this is also the same Gantt chart of the previous video. So nothing is changed in this Gantt chart. So you can prepare the same Gantt chart. And now here we are calculating the turnaround time. So that is the completion time minus arrival time. Now let us come to this table and you first calculate the completion time. So P1, when did this P1 is completing its execution? So P1 is completing at 13th nanosecond. So go to Gantt chart and find out where the P1 completes its last execution. So here at this point, right? So this is the completion time of P1, right? Similarly, P2. So P2, when did it complete? At 12th nanosecond. So 12th nanosecond is the completion time of the P2. Similarly, P3. Go to Gantt chart and find out where the P3 is completing. So it is completing at 5th nanosecond. So 5 nanosecond is the completion time of P3. Similarly, P4 is 9 nanosecond. So at the 9th nanosecond, P4 is completing its execution. P5 is completing at 14th nanosecond. So it is the last process. Okay, so it is completing at 14th nanosecond. So these are the completion times of the processes. Now let us calculate the turnaround time as per this formula. Turnaround time equals to completion time minus arrival time. So the completion time we have already prepared. We have calculated completion time. So completion time minus arrival time, right? So the processes arrived at a different time, like P1 arrived at 0, P1 arrived at 1, P2 arrived at 1, P3 arrived at 2, P4 arrived at 3, and P5 arrived at 5. So let us take these values here. So 13 minus 0. So arrival time is 0 equals to 13. So total turnaround time of the P1 process is 13. Now 12 is the completion time for P2 minus its arrival time is 1. So equals to 11. 11 is the turnaround time. Now 5 minus 2, 5 is the completion time of P3 and arrival time is 2. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 is the turnaround time. Now coming to P4, completion time is 9 minus arrival time is 3. So 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 is the turnaround time. Similarly, P4, so its completion time is 14 nanosecond and its arrival time is 4 nanosecond. So 14 minus 4 is 10 nanosecond is the turnaround time. Similarly, we have the formula for waiting time equals to turnaround time minus burst time. So turnaround time, so we have got the values of all the 5 processes, right, in this column, turnaround time. So turnaround time minus burst time. So we have burst time mentioned in the table. Okay, so 13 is the turnaround time for P1. 13 minus 5, 5 is the burst time equals to 8. 8 is the waiting time. Similarly, turnaround time is 11 for P2. 11 minus 3, 3 is the burst time. 8 is the waiting time. Similarly, 3 is the value we have taken from here, that is turnaround time, and this 1 value we have taken from here. Okay, so 2 is the waiting time. Similarly for P4, right? So that turnaround time is 6 and the burst time is 2. Okay, that is 4. 6 minus 2 is equals to 4. 4 is the waiting time. P5 process, the turnaround time, that is 10 millisecond, or we can say 10 nanosecond, and burst time is 3, so which is mentioned in the table. So 10 minus 3 is 7. 7 is the waiting time. So this is how we can calculate the turnaround time and waiting time in the round robin scheduling. Okay, so this is what we have calculated, and we got this table of turnaround time and waiting time. So based on these individual process turnaround time and waiting time, we can prepare the average turnaround time of all the processes. Now 13, 11, 3, 6 and 10. So these are the values of the turnaround time, right? So we are calculating the average turnaround time. So we have to add all these individual process turnaround time, right? So we are getting 43. So number of processes are 5. So 43 divided by 5, 8.6 millisecond is the average turnaround time, right? In the average waiting time formula, right, we have to take the value from this column, 8 plus 8 plus 2 plus 4 plus 7, that is 29. Number of processes are 5, so 29 divided by 5, that is 5.8 millisecond is the average waiting time of these 5 processes, right? So this is how we can calculate these values in round robin scheduling algorithm. Hope you understood this round robin scheduling. In the next lecture, we will start with the priority scheduling or priority queue scheduling. See you in the next lecture, and thank you for watching.